Congratulations, folks. The season is almost over and you can't even imagine how many heated transfer rumors are emerging right now. Make yourself comfortable and let us tell you everything in detail. Let's get the show on the pitch. Mauricio Pochettino has become Chelsea's new manager. His contract is running for 2 years with the option to extend that by a third year, the club's official website reports. Real Madrid have inquired about the availability of Inter's Lautaro Martinez, but Carlo Ancelotti's preference is to sign Harry Kane. Borussia Dortmund have confirmed on Twitter that defender Rafael Guerreiro will leave in the summer after 7 years at the club. Sometimes you part ways due to too much love. I will not say I'm leaving. A few weeks ago, I told the club that I needed a year off. I will not work at any other club. I'll rest for 1 year, Luciano Spalletti claimed. Next season, I'll be playing at PSG. I have 1 year left on my contract and I'm going to honor my contract. Goal quoted Kylian Mbappe as saying. James Maddison is said to be the first player out of the door following Leicester's relegation. RB Leipzig Director of Sport Max Eberl and Eintracht Frankfurt Sporting CEO Markus Krösche are the top candidates to replace Hassan Salihamidzic at Bayern Munich, Sky Germany shares. Carlos Soler is still on Atletico's radar. Los Rojiblancos could offer PSG a loan deal with the further option to buy. AC Milan are now close to sealing their free transfer for Eintracht Frankfurt's Japanese midfielder Daichi Kamada, Sky Sport writes. Marseille have offered Igor Tudor an improved contract, but the Croatian coach is yet to respond. He has the last year left on his contract with the Phaseans. Neymar received a call from Pep Guardiola. Pep wanted to know the Brazilian's intentions this summer, but at the moment there's very little chance of seeing Ney sign for Manchester City. Ajax have signed midfielder Branko van den Boomen on a free transfer from Toulouse. Barcelona want to sign Newcastle United midfielder Bruno Guimaraes, but they believe it will take around 100 million euros to sign him, The Times notes. Napoli are progressing in their move for Luis Enrique. An agreement can be reached between the two parties in the next few days, report La Repubblica. Borussia Dortmund have agreed personal terms with Ajax midfielder Edson Alvarez. Liverpool are targeting Lazio midfielder Sergei Milinkovic-Savic, who could be available for £22.5 million, with his contract expiring next summer. Espanyol striker Joselu is close to joining Real Madrid. His signing will be announced next week, Relevo understands. I still see myself at Nice. I'm happy at Nice. There are rumors, I hear that, but I'm happy at Nice and I hope to grow with this club, Kefren Turam said. Paulo Dybala has recovered from an ankle injury and is ready to help AS Roma in the Europa League final showdown against Sevilla, according to Sky Italia. It's a chaotic time at Bayern Munich. Maybe it's better if we wait until 2024 and see how things develop with the club before we move on to a new contract, admitted Nedal Hosey, Alphonso Davies' agent. The negotiations between Barcelona and Xavi for the latter's renewal are in the final stretch. Marcus Rashford has won Manchester United's Players Player of the Year and Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year awards. I'm sure very important movements and deals will happen this summer, but I can't reveal which ones. Record Portugal reports the words of agent Jorge Mendes. Juventus are seriously considering dismissing Allegri in the summer, despite the fact that he is still contracted to the club until 2025, with a salary of around 7 million euros net per season, Football Italia informs. PSG goalkeeper Sergio Rico suffered a serious head injury while riding a horse. The Spaniard saw his horse collide with another on the run, after which he was hit in the head by its hoof. The footballer was urgently sent to intensive care. The Bundesliga has voted Borussia Dortmund midfielder Jude Bellingham as the best player of the 2022-23 campaign. Newcastle United are interested in signing Barcelona winger Ferran Torres, Daily Mail notes. Brazil are still hoping to convince Real Madrid head coach Carlo Ancelotti to become their new manager. Alessandro Bastoni's contract extension until 2028 with Inter is at the final stage, Nicolas Kira claims. Paris Saint-Germain are interested in a shock move for Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard this summer. Now it's time for the main news of today's release. Chelsea are willing to offer Real Madrid 150 million euros for Vinicius Jr, El Nacional informs. Caught in a racist scandal during a match with Valencia, the Brazilian slammed Spanish society, and now the pensioners can take advantage of his disappointment by offering a transfer to England. In case of a successful transfer, it will mark the most expensive sale in Real Madrid's history since Cristiano Ronaldo's departure to Juventus for 100 million back in 2018. This season, Vinicius has scored 23 goals and delivered 21 assists in 54 appearances for Los Blancos. Karim Benzema could be on his way out of Real Madrid this summer. The striker has received an offer from the Saudi Arabian side that could see the Frenchman earn 100 million euros per season, which seems to tempt the Ballon d'Or winner. Benzema and the Merengues are still yet to officially announce a contract extension, which brings a lot of concern to fans, especially considering the fact that 35-year-old marksman's contract is about to expire next month. A weakened connection with Benzema created tension with the wise board. In recent weeks, Karim began to distance himself emotionally from the team and the club as a whole. Los Blancos are starting to suspect that Karim has decided to pursue his career elsewhere, where he can make a significant profit throughout his final years in the #1 game. Lionel Messi, who will leave PSG in this summer transfer window, got tired of waiting for Barcelona's first bid, as the Argentinian wants to decide on his next club as soon as possible. Barca are still not ready to present Lionel his contract, and the footballer is tired of waiting for changes. The World Cup winner has no idea whether the Catalans will be able to bring him back to the Camp Nou or not, given their struggles with both La Liga and Financial Fair play. Therefore, Lionel is going to make a decision about his future career in the coming days. As of this moment, Messi has several offers, one of which came from Saudi club Al-Hilal, who offered the GOAT a 2-year agreement with an astronomical salary of 600 million euros per season. By the way, according to Mercato, Leo's agent and father, Jorge Messi, has already said yes to the leaders after listening to their terms. Nevertheless, Barca head coach Xavi hopes Messi will eventually choose Blaugrana. I'm in no doubt that if Messi were to return, he would help us in what we are wanting to achieve with our football. I am in no doubt, and I've told this to the president. He continues to be a determined footballer. He still has the hunger. There is no doubt that he would still help us a lot, but in the end, it all depends on him. We're going to talk to him and his representatives, Xavi said. Juventus and Real Madrid are leading the race to sign Liverpool striker Roberto Firmino, who will soon become a free agent. The Black and Whites see the Brazilian as an affordable replacement for Dusan Vlahovic. The Serbian has been looking for a new challenge after the Bianconeri once again found themselves out of Serie A's top 4 due to deducted points. With him having no intention to spend the 2023-24 campaign without Champions League action, Juve are unlikely to be able to keep him in his squad any longer. Firmino, on the other hand, will not stay in the Premier League due to his loyalty to Liverpool and will look for a challenge in other clubs and leagues. Juventus could quite possibly be his next destination. Bayern Munich are stepping up their efforts to sign West Ham United defensive midfielder Declan Rice, according to Sky Germany. Die Roten manager Thomas Tuchel has recently held a phone conversation with the potential newcomer, and the source reported that the conversation went very well. Tuchel and Rice have a lot of respect for each other. The 24-year-old Englishman has made it clear that he's open to join the Bundesliga champions. While looking for candidates to bolster their midfield slot for next season, the Bavarians are also monitoring Chelsea's Mateo Kovacic, PSG's Marco Verratti, and Juventus' Adrien Rabiot. Guys, check out our new channel, Wonder Kids, and watch a video about 11-year-old Blaise Ingram, who promises to become a big star of American football. Thank you all and see you soon.